Yo, what's up guys, Max here and welcome back to another storytime video. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience of the Fortnite World Cup, which took place in the past couple days if you didn't know, and let me tell you, it was quite amazing. So let's just start off with Friday the 26th of July, and this was the day when the Fortnite World Cup began in New York City. And on the first day, two events took place, the Creative World Cup and the Pro-Am Tournament. And I can't lie, I wasn't too excited over the Creative World Cup just because I'm not really into that type of stuff. I don't watch many death runs or none of that. But I did get to watch the ending moments of it when Scissors and his team won it, which is only fair in my opinion, as he is notorious for making all these impossible ass death runs that many seem to spend hours on just to complete. I just think Scissors is a nice humble guy that really deserved to win along with his teammates, and the money they won was absolutely life changing. I think it was something like 336k a piece and the extra million for the 4 winners to divide because of some bonus or something. But anyways, I won't ramble on about that for too long because honestly I have no clue of how the Fortnite World Cup creative actually works. But it certainly still has a lot of cash to offer, let me tell you that. But anyways, after watching the ending of the Fortnite Creative World Cup, I watched the Pro-Am, which is basically a duos tournament where 4 total games are played, and the duos consist of a pro player and a celebrity pretty much. And there were many artists and basketball players turning up from what I've noticed, as I didn't know a whole bunch of people there, but I could just tell by their height. Anyways, the tournament did hold some big names with the likes of Ninja, Tfue, Myth, Nick30, and even people like Ali and Lachlan coming to the event. The biggest name out of all the celebrities though had to be Marshmello, who's actually pretty decent at the game now. And one thing I found funny when I was watching the stream was when one of the commentators said, "Is that really Marshmello under the mask?" after he got a clean snipe. And the statement like that did cause a lot of controversy for a hot second, and the crowd went a little bit wild, but everything was shut down by a I'm just kidding from the commentator, which was a good move. But anyways, when the event began, I had a feeling either Tfue or Ninja was going to win it. However, I was still rooting for my boy Myth because, you know, he is in fact one of my favourite Fortnite players out there, and I've been a fan of his stuff from a while back now. Anyways, in the first game, Ninja took down Tim the Tapman when he was gliding, which I thought was pretty funny, as I know Ninja's gonna bring that up soon, and it will be on like all Fortnite highlight channels, which is, you know, just great. But as I was saying, game 1 resulted in Sinnoh, a player from Asia, with his duo partner O King taking the win. And I won't go into a lot of detail about the other games, but there were some interesting bits. Alright, so let me just talk to you guys about some of the highlights that I either found really interesting or just funny. So in one game, Tfue had less kills than Nav, and it wasn't just like a 1-0 lead, you know. My boy Nav was really popping off. He got 3 kills, and I think he got a kill on Myth in that. Like, bruh, crazy. But anyways, another major thing I was laughing at was when Myth shadow bombed himself and forgot to open up an edit and nearly died in the storm. And right after that, he hit us with the hype and started doing his crazy dance moves on camera right before a game, and that just finished me as well. I was laughing. But anyways, in the end, Airwalks and RL Grime ended up winning the Pro-Am for the second time in a row, after Tfue called them a bot in the interview, and finished 5th, which, you know, is still pretty good. But anyways, it's all good anyway, because all the money ended up going to charity, which is a great move from Epic Spots, so credits to them. And now let's talk about Saturday, when everything really kicked off. I'm sure you guys already know who won the duos tournament, but if you don't, it was Aqua and Nyrox, which are 2 new names to me, to be honest. I mean, I've heard of Aqua before, but not Nyrox, so it was a big surprise when them 2 took the trophy home. So anyways, I was watching the Fortnite World Cup with a friend of mine, and we were pretty much rooting for the EU boys, Savage and Benji. But deep down though, I wanted Zexro and Vinny to win as well, if not Savage and Benji, just because TSM is my favourite org in Fortnite, and I also watch Zexro on Twitch occasionally when he does stream. I'm pretty sure he had something going on with his hand right before the qualifiers as well. I'm not sure, but I think he might have got an operation done or something. But anyways, him and Vinny still managed to qualify, and they did come 9th in the end, which was pretty good, and they picked up a win along the way, which I was really happy to see. There were a few names that I remember from the duos tournament. Firstly, Yu Wang, an absolute beast. His teammate was down in nearly every single fight he went into, but somehow he just always managed to clutch it up. Secondly, someone who underperformed in my opinion is Clicks. He was one of the people I had really high expectations for, but he kinda choked, I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, he's still an amazing player, and to be fair, it was his first LAN event, so it is okay. The most outstanding duo that day had to be Zayt and Saf. If it wasn't for their poor last game performance, they would have won it, I'm sure. Them two were unstoppable. They held the #1 spot for 5 straight games out of the 6. And massive credits to them for that. Mongrel and Mitro and Mega and Dubs were another two duos that people had really high expectations for. And to be fair, they did do pretty well, coming in at 6th and 7th, which is nice to see. Finally, the clip of the tournament goes to Clix' teammate, Septic. My boy hit a 150 deagle and took out the guy's teammate while Clix wasn't even alive. And that had to be the dirtiest wipe from the World Cup for sure. Overall, the Duos tournament was really exciting, and I just had a real fun time watching it because I'm really into the competitive events. Moving on to the final day though, Sunday the 28th of July. This was the last day of the World Cup, and this was the solo tourney. This time I was hoping either Tfue or Clix would pop off, but I was also hoping my Latvian brother Domentos won some cash. In all seriousness though, they were the 3 people I really wanted to do great, and well, it didn't go that way. Tfue finished somewhere in the 60s surprisingly, but I think he didn't find a shotgun in 3 of his 6 games, which must be very disappointing. With Clix though, I have no idea what happened, like I didn't see much of him. Domentos on the other hand actually finished 21st, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. The 2 people that were shining that day though has to be Booger and King, both really talented players that I think deserved the money they won. I remember Mongrel popped off in one game, but Sam was there to clutch it up for the dub. And talking about dubs, get it? Anyways, didn't even mean that, but yeah, he did win a game, so fair play to him. Honestly, this year I found the solos competition a little more exciting, and I think I always will, just because there are way more players fighting for themselves, and it just makes it a bit more interesting. As I was saying though, Booger did deserve to win the Solos Cup. The guy completely popped off and had nearly double the points of the person in 2nd place. Anyways, after the Solos Cup, the guy just absolutely blew up everywhere on all platforms, as you would expect. I mean, I saw him get 200k on Insta one day and 200k on YouTube, also all in one day, so that's really good for him. Anyways, that's pretty much all my thoughts on the World Cup this year. If you guys watched it, make sure to let me know your thoughts on everyone's performance by leaving a comment down below. And also, if you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. You are a real one. Don't forget to leave a like if you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.